Hello, it's Rich here. Here's a review on this Cobra golf bag. Bear with me. Hi folks, thanks for tuning in. If you are not familiar with me, I'm a golfer, a guitarist-ish, trying to be, and just a regular bloke. I've got a bit of a golf obsession, or at least I did have. This is my 105th golf bag. Yes, 105. And if you watched any of my other golf bag reviews, you'll know that the Nike Hybrid stand bag is the gold standard as far as I'm concerned. Has everything you need to have on it. It's a bit heavy, but it is definitely the best bag. However, things must match your clubs. So, this is the King Limited stand bag, because I play with Cobra irons and wedges, and even a Cobra putter. I don't see too many of those around. Cobra mad. So I had to get this. Now, on paper, this bag doesn't really, let's move up a little bit, fit all of the criteria, because although it's got 14 dividers, they're not all the way down. And that can be a major issue with things sticking together. Another thing with this bag is it's got a recessed foot, which is perfect in that this will fit on a trolley very nicely, but it also means, from the side look, when you when the legs come out, boink, pushes all the clubs up. They all stick up when you put the foot down. Let's put that bit. Here. So sat up, you push the foot down, all the clubs stick up, and they get ever so slightly stuck on the bottom of the bag as well. They do stick together just a little bit, although weirdly not as bad as you might imagine they would. I played it the other day, carried, and had a couple of times of come on, get in club, but overall they weren't too bad. I think the secret, or if there's such a thing, is when you're putting your clubs in. You see that, it's a little bit dark. I'm going to put this light. I'm going to put a light on. Hold on. When you're putting your clubs in, just try and put them in exactly the same place on all of them. So I'm like sort of holding it onto the bottom right hand side of the chute. Same with all of them, to try and get a bit of continuity in there. One thing I do like about the bag, so move my driver. The putter well is quite sort of large spaced, so if you've got a blade putter like me, that fits in there okay. Otherwise, if it was just into like a normal hole, just like I said on the Big Max bag and the weather review, hasn't really got anywhere for it to sort of sit down in properly. So that is a good thing. I do like that. I should have taken the clubs out, shouldn't I? Brolly chute is fairly typical for this kind of bag. It's got a little toggle here to hold it in, which is tight and it does work. And the brolly goes down a chute here. So that doesn't get in the way of the legs when they open either, which is good, because some of them do. The Big Max one did a little bit. So that's a plus. What else did you get on here that's good? Well, you've got some pretty sizable pockets. This bad boy is quite stretchy, really big. There's no frame in the bag, so if you've really padded this out, then the club on this side of the bag where the apparel pocket goes it's going to impede on it. But it is a big pocket. The velour pocket's big, and you've got another one on the front here as well. So decent amount of pocket space. You've also got on this bag a couple of, there's a water bottle pocket that's an external one here, which is lined out. And you've also got another one on this side, which is not lined out, but is big enough for another bottle. So that's good. You've got quite a big pocket here on the front as well for your bits and bobs, which is velour lined, which is decent. And the ball pocket, as with all ball pockets, absolutely huge. You know, you'd never put that many golf balls in there, so you could double it up for something else. So you've got a lot of storage. This one here, this is the insulated main pocket, and that's massive as well. I had 2 500ml bottles of water in there, sandwich, and still had space for some more stuff. So you get loads of storage, good thing, like that. The straps, they come off, just a little clip, quick release, they come off. So if you've got it on your trolley, you can see that a bit better there. If you've got it on your trolley, you can take the straps off, which is good. One of the downsides though is where the strap goes through. Although when you're carrying it, they slowly slip down. They're not strong enough to hold themselves in that loop. I'd normally double back with the strap and kind of put it back through the plastic, but the gap's not big enough. You can't do that. So I did find that when I was out, I was readjusting the straps quite frequently. Not a massive deal, though. It didn't really put me off, but it's just a bit of a pain, I suppose. The straps themselves, they're reasonably padded. Now you've got to bear in mind these bags are, how old are they now? I think it was 2 years ago they last made this actual model. So they're not new, but the pads are actually, they're quite wide. So I found even carrying this with all my clobber in it and quite a lot of water, it's still pretty comfortable, actually. I'll give it its dues on that. You've also got here, wait, go that way, Rich. Oh, come on, where is there? Pen holder pocket, and you've got a Velcro for your glove. Glove, pen holder, very sturdy handle. So overall, I'm quite more impressed than I thought I was going to be. So the thing is, I wouldn't normally have a bag that hasn't got all the dividers, but full-length dividers. But I wanted a Cobra one, so I thought I'd try it. This is obviously they do this one with Orange King on here as well. Couldn't find that one. This one's a bit of lime greeny stuff. Just a bit of a random colour, really. But yeah, overall, so I had 105 bags, like I said, and definitely the best one is the Nike Hybrid. No getting away from that. But in terms of this one, where would I rate it? Well, the dividers a bit annoying, not quite as bad as you might think, and you've got to bear in mind there just aren't that many really good bags, unfortunately. The straps not staying tight. It's a slight pain, but I don't know, I would say I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10, which is strong scoring for me, really. So if you can find one, because they are rare now, you don't see a lot of these anymore. I've waited ages and ages for one to come up on eBay of these. If you can find one and you're a Cobra person, I wouldn't hesitate. I would get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed with this. Right, just a quick review. Anyway, if you like my waffle, please subscribe and press the old like and the thumbs up and all that jazz. I've got some other videos on golf, and there'll be some others to come. There's some guitar-based stuff, and there's a few other random things, including one about us blokes who are going bald, and some other things as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll sign off there. Cheers.